Oh, never mind. I got a question
One,
for you.
two. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you so much. Good morning, Unity Atlanta Church, and happy Mother's Day.
Good morning. This song is about you, and it is for you, so I need to hear you. Okay? Welcome catch on quick. Yes. Another day, another way. I have come for my awakening. Another start for my heart. I have come for my awakening. Another day, another way. I have come for my awakening. Another start for my heart. I have come for my awakening. It's a new day for creation. I am at the starting line. I will dream my inspiration. It's already mine. It's already mine. Another day, another way. I have come for my awakening. Another start for my heart. I have come for my awakening. We are here for celebration. There is wisdom in our love. From our hearts' imaginations, our visions here, and there it is. Another day, another way. We have come for our awakening. Another start for our hearts. We have come for our awakening. Another day, another way. We have come for our awakenings. Another start for our hearts. We have come for our awakenings. We have come for our awakenings.
Wonderful way to start our service this morning. Let us begin with prayer, or continue with prayer. As we begin our time together on this beautiful Mother's Day, Sunday, we give thanks for all things. We bless our joys and what may also appear to be sorrows, for we know that no matter the circumstance, we are lovingly held in the graciousness of the divine. We bless every member of our beloved community and vibrate mightily with anticipation, knowing that we will be spiritually fed during this service. We affirm that the music, the readings, and the dynamic message we will surely receive from the divine as expressed through our beloved Reverend Dolores Voorhees will strengthen and uplift our souls. We are open to all the goodness we are as divine beings. Celebrating that goodness, we rejoice and partake of today's spiritual feast. We give thanks. Amen. Good morning. Good morning, Unity Atlanta. It is so good to see you on this beautiful Mother's Day Sunday. If you are new to Unity Atlanta, we invite you to pick up a welcome package after the service. And I want to say just a little bit about Mother's Day, because have you guys ever been in a conversation with people who talk about whose mother is the best? They'll say things like, my mother was the best dresser, my mother could cook better than anyone, my mother was wiser than an owl, all of that kind of stuff. And the big one is my mother makes the best macaroni and cheese. But you can put all those arguments and conversations to rest because I'm telling you, that was my mother. And if my children don't say the same thing about me, guess what? They're in for it. Happy Mother's Day to all you beautiful mothers. Whether you had children of your own or if you mothered some other child, you are a blessing to the earth. You are a blessing to the world. So whether you're here in the sanctuary or with us virtually, know that you are cherished and appreciated. Let's give motherhood a round of applause. Just as Mother's Day is a tradition around the world, we also have many traditions here at Unity Atlanta Church. One of those traditions is to lovingly greet each other, saying to each other, "The Christ in me beholds the Christ in you." And we do that by saying namaste. If you would like to come to the mic and say whatever you desire to our virtual audience, feel free to do that. But right now, let us say namaste.
Namaste. Namaste. My heart singing namaste. The Christ in me beholds the Christ in you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste. Namaste. Namaste. My heart singing namaste.
Namaste and happy Mother's Day to all you lovely mothers.
Beholds the Christ in you.
Namaste.
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 Namaste. Namaste. My heart singing namaste. The Christ in me beholds the Christ in you.
Namaste. Namaste, y'all. So glad you're here. Especially you.
Namaste.
Namaste and happy Mother's Day.
Namaste. My heart singing namaste.
Namaste, beloved community. Happy Mother's Day.
Christ in me beholds the Christ in you. Namaste. Namaste.
Good morning, Unity Atlanta. Really? Come on. Good morning, Unity Atlanta. Happy Mother's Day. So a couple fun facts today. In 1914, Mother's Day became a national holiday, and it was declared by Woodrow Wilson, President Wilson, and it rakes in $28 billion a year. Anthony, I'm waiting for my share of that $28 billion. In 1858, Minnesota became the 32nd state to join the U.S. Go Timberwolves. Yeah? Anybody? Basketball? Never mind. Anyway, they're playing my California team, so go Timberwolves. And on a personal note, 7 years ago today, Anthony and I rolled in to Buford, Georgia, to become Georgia residents and grandparents. It's actually 7 years today we rolled in. And soon after that, we became members of Unity Atlanta. So if you're not a Unity Atlanta member yet, just jump in, take a commitment, be a greeter, do something fun, because that's really what's kept us here for 7 years. So Again, happy Mother's Day to everybody. Have a beautiful Sunday. And now let's say our statement of faith. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in our lives, God, the good, omnipotence. And our daily word for today is a classic daily word from April 2004. The daily word for today is kindred spirit. The affirmation is, God's family is blessing the world with acceptance, understanding, and peace. The scripture is from Matthew chapter 12, verse 50. For whoever does the will of God in heaven are my siblings and parents. And the reading says, our traditional families are those that we became a part of through birth or adoption, marriage, or a blending of families. The people we call family hold a special place in our hearts and lives. Yet our hearts and lives are big enough to include the extended family of God, of which we and every other person is a valued member. As kindred spirits, we are related and united by God's Spirit within us, and we recognize that we share a common purpose of expressing the qualities of our spiritual nature, inclusive in our acceptance of one another as members of God's family. We form a bond that blesses the world with acceptance, understanding, and peace. We give and receive as the kindred spirits we are. Again, the daily word for today is kindred spirits, and the affirmation is, God's family is blessing the world with acceptance, understanding, and peace. And now as we prepare for meditation, let's listen to Let It Be by the Beatles with Simon and the Soulful Harmonics.
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. For though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Oh, let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Oh, let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. I wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be, and let it be, let it be, let it be, and let it be. Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be.
As we prepare for meditation, please feel free to raise your hand if you would like prayer chaplains situated around the sanctuary wearing the purple stoles to support you in divine light during our meditation time. And now I invite you to relax in whatever way is comfortable for you. Take in a deep breath through your nose and hold it. Now sigh it out of your mouth. Take another deep breath through your nose and hold it. Sigh it out of your mouth. Now gently close your eyes as a sweet signal to shut out any distractions so that you may benefit fully from our sacred time of going into the stillness together. Just be still. See yourself in a very quiet place in nature with your face lifted up toward the sun. Feel the rays of sunlight caressing your face, touching your hair, and flowing down through every part of your body. Allow yourself to feel that warmth, that pleasure that permeates and soaks into every single part of your being. Now smile for the sheer joy of it, feeling the warmth expanding throughout your body, throughout the very essence of you. That uplifting warmth you feel is love. That love is available to us all at all times. That warmth encircles, encompasses, and flows through us when we open ourselves to it. That loving feeling gives us strength, gives us comfort, gives us a sense of peace. As you bask in the warmth of that feeling, remember a time when you felt that same warmth without looking at the sun, without focusing on creating that feeling within. It is just there, and you know it is good. You know it is divine love. take a few moments to sit with the memory and allow yourself to be warmed through the inside out, and know that it's okay to feel that good, to feel love overflowing throughout you as we sit in the stillness for a while. That love you are feeling always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres, for that love is divine. That love is you. As we prepare to come out of the stillness, scrunch up your toes and your fingers, your face, your entire body really, really tight. Now release that tension. Let's do that one more time. Scrunch up your toes, your fingers, your face, your entire body really, really tight. Let go of that tension. Thank yourself for taking this time to feel divine love through this meditation practice. Spread that feeling wherever you go, for you are divine light and love. Bring your hands together in front of your heart and say, Namaste. And so it is.
This goes out to all the mothers. If you've birthed a kid, or if you've had an opportunity to actually raise one, or you're there for those children, you are a mother. The time is right. I'm gonna pack my bags and take that journey down the road. 'Cause over the mountain I see the bright sun shining, and I want to live inside the glow. Yeah, I wanna go to a place where there's nothing and everything that exists between here and nowhere. I wanna go to a place where time has no consequences at all, yeah. The sky opens to my prayers. want to go to beautiful, 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 beautiful. I want to go to beautiful, 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 beautiful. I want to go to beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I want to go to beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Ooh. Please understand that it's not that I don't care, but right now these walls are closing in on me. I love you more than I love them myself, but I need to find a place where I can breathe. I can breathe. I want to go to a place where I can hold the intangible and let go of the pain with all of my might. I want to go to a place where I'm suspended in ecstasy, somewhere between dark and light, where wrong becomes right. I want to go to beautiful, beautiful. I want to go to beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I want to go to beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I want to go to beautiful, 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 beautiful. Ooh. Beautiful.
Wow. That was beautiful. Today we have a special guest with us, and I'm going to introduce her. So Reverend Dolores Voorhees is an independent New Thought minister. She was ordained in 1990 by Reverend Dr. Barbara Lewis King, founder of Hillside International Truth Center in Atlanta, Georgia. In 2003, Reverend Dolores Jackson Voorhees was inducted into the Martin Luther King Jr. Board of Preachers at Morehouse College Chapel. For more than 40 years, Reverend Dolores served in various capacities at Hillside. Reverend Dolores served as the senior minister of Hillside from 2014 until her retirement in 2019. Reverend Dolores is a sought-after guest speaker at churches throughout the metro Atlanta area. She was a panelist and speaker at the International New Thought Alliance Conference in Mesa, Arizona, and served as the district president of Georgia for INTA. She was also a guest speaker for the Gold Rush Women's Conference in Chicago, Illinois. And the scripture that best expresses her desire for all is from 3 John chapter 1, verse 2. Beloved, I wish above all things that you may prosper and be in health, even as your soul prospers. And our inspirational reading is a teaching from the Bible, New International Version, Proverbs 31:25-31. She is clothed with strength and dignity. She can laugh at days to come. She speaks with wisdom, and faithful instruction is on her tongue. She watches over the affairs of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. Her children arise and call her blessed. Her husband also, he praises her. Many women do noble things, but you surpass them all. Charm is deceptive and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. Honor her for all that her hands have done, and let her works bring her praise at the city gates. And now, please join me in giving a warm Unity Atlanta welcome to Dr. Reverend Dolores Voorhees.
Good morning, Unity Atlanta. I am so happy to be with you again. It's nice to be back. I want to send a shout out to Reverend Jen and Manzo, wherever they are in the universe. We know that all is well and the light of God is surrounding them and they're enjoying themselves today. Happy Mother's Day. You've heard it a number of times. You're going to hear it again. Happy Mother's Day. To all mothers, grandmothers, stepmothers, godmothers, bonus moms, aunties, teachers, friends, for the children who you have cared for, you've loved, you've guided, and you've encouraged. Happy Mother's Day to all who have carried children in their arms, their hearts, and their dreams. There are so many people who have had a profound influence on our lives, who have helped us, who have taught us, who have loved us, and we give thanks for them today. Everyone knows what a mother is, or as a mother is supposed to be. If you Google it, you find words like kind, loving, strong, faithful, loyal, patient, unselfish, angelic, etc. Well, I'm here to tell you, as a mother, I was not always patient. And I definitely would not describe myself as angelic. But there are two things that I did have, and that was unconditional love and faith. Unconditional love is a love that's unselfish and that will not diminish, and a love that expects nothing in return. And faith is the assurance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. I love my children with every fiber of my being, and they were all three very distinct personalities. And when my children were young, I took their pictures and posted them on a piece of pink construction paper, and I wrote a prayer, and I gave them to God. Because as a young mother, divorced mother of 3 children, I knew I couldn't do it by myself. I had teenage girls, and you just don't know. When they leave the house, you hope they're going where they said they were going, and you hope they're going to come back. But you have no guarantee. And my middle child was adventurous. But I gave them, I wrapped them in prayer, and I gave them to God. And I was able to sleep at night. I remember one mother saying, I can't sleep until they get home. But see, what I did is I went to bed and went to sleep. They had a curfew. When I heard the key in the door, I'd roll over and look at the clock. If they made curfew, all well, roll over and go back to sleep. If they didn't make curfew, that other side of me came out. And we dealt with that. But prayer is something that has gotten me through in life as a mother, as a woman, just as a being on this planet. And to make it a regular part of our day is something that I suggest to all of us. And now I'm blessed with 3 beautiful adult children who are smart, hardworking, funny, and wonderful parents themselves. As a matter of fact, I am a great-grandmother. I'm like, really, you all? 4 generations? And I thank God. I thank God. I am also acutely aware that Mother's Day for some is uncomfortable. And for others, it's downright painful. The word mother means something different for everyone. Different thoughts and feelings flood our minds when we hear the word mother. But there's one thing for sure, and it applies to all of us, no matter who we are and what experience we've had. We would not be here if it was not for the woman that birthed us. Regardless of the type of mother she was or wasn't, whether she was in our life after our birth or not, she did what was hers to do, and that was to bring you through to this expression of life. Our family of origin was divinely chosen for teaching us the lessons we need to learn in this lifetime. Divine energy is inherent in our biological system. Every thought that crosses our minds, every belief we nurture, every memory we cling to translates into a positive or a negative command to our bodies and to our spirits. So today, if anyone is upset, angry, or having any negative feeling toward your mother, whether she's alive or whether she's on the other side, whether you're in this sanctuary or whether you're viewing me on social media, I would suggest that you forgive her. She did the best she could do at the time with her level of understanding. And we never know sometimes what our parents may have had to endure as a child themselves that caused them to express the way they did. So today, forgive her, not for her, but for you. Instead of thinking about ourselves as human beings, we must think of ourselves as energy beings. We must discover, anytime we discover an energy leak, we have to focus on the essentials that can help you recover your energy. Do all that is necessary to support your energy body, such as releasing unfinished business and forgiving injuries from the past. Make whatever personal changes are necessary for your healing to take place. The specific changes you make are not important right here, right now, and they'll be different for each and every one of us. The point is to actually make the changes that healing requires. When someone leaves us or we feel rejected, it can be devastating. But we have a choice in this moment, in the days and weeks and years ahead, to use our power, our energy, to repeat and recycle the pain, or to take a step forward toward freeing ourselves. There's no power in the universe that can change yesterday. We only have this moment to use our power in a way that's wise and healing. When we choose to keep the past more alive than the present, we interfere with the flow of our life force. We distort the present because we're viewing everything from what happened yesterday instead of today. Through the past, which weakens our, let me say that again. Excuse me. Our past weakens our bodies and our spirits, and held too long can create disease. So we need to forgive. And right now, know that forgiveness is the key to transformation. It transforms negative energy, which can block us in every aspect of our life. Sincere forgiveness offered unconditionally can transform all life because it can transform the root cause of all challenges. Forgiveness brings inner joy and inner peace. So right now, I want you to think about your mother, and whether you feel like you need to forgive her for anything. Or anyone else, as a matter of fact. If we're going to do forgiveness, let's just clean the slate. Let's get it all cleared out. Forgiveness can boost your energy, your stamina, your vitality, and your immunity. It can heal your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies and transform relationships, transform finances and business, open spiritual communication channels, and bring success to every aspect of your life. Forgiveness. As I said, it just wipes the slate clean. And it gives an opportunity for energy to flow through directly, unobstructed by anything. So I want you to take a deep breath. Let it go. And I'm going to read a series of affirmations, and I want you to take it in and think about what I'm saying and forgiving whoever, whatever needs to be forgiven in this moment. I choose to forgive myself and everyone else in this world. I choose to forgive all negative aspects of my life as I perceive them. If there's anyone or anything I cannot forgive, I forgive my unforgiveness and ask the Holy Spirit to forgive through me. I choose to be free of any and all resentment. And so it is. Now, my title today was The Mother Side of God. And when I thought about that, we often hear when we speak of God, we say He, we say Father, and that's what we've heard. But now in New Thought, we've been a little bit more progressive because we will say Father, Mother, God. But have you ever thought about the mother side of God? The nurturing side of God, the caring side of God, the unconditional love of God, the God, the source of life. Just as a mother brings forth life, that God presence, that divine power brings forth life. It offers comfort and guidance. It provides a safe haven like a mother sheltering her baby chicks under her wings. All of this is described in the Bible. God's love is eternal and unchanging. God cares for us even when we're wayward. Just like little wayward children, our mother still loves us. Because God's eyes are too pure to behold iniquity. God holds nothing against us. God is love. God can be nothing else. God can express no other way. And that love is expressing to us right here, right now. And when I think of God's love and God's care, I think of one scripture and one chapter in the Bible that I know all of you know, and that's the 23rd Psalm. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Think about that. You're shown everything you need to know. You're shown which direction to go, which path to take. You're provided for in spite of those who would want to see harm done to you. That's the place and the space we dwell in every day. Are we aware of it? Are we conscious of it? Do we ever think about it on a daily basis? Do we ever seek that space and place on a daily basis, or only in crisis to know that we're divinely protected? Now, I need you all to repeat after me, and especially the men. I need to hear you guys. I need to hear you on this, because I'm going to say some things. I need you to affirm, this has nothing to do with my gender. Everybody, this has nothing to do with my gender. Men, ladies, let me hear the men. Men, speak. This has nothing to do with my gender. Got it. Okay, remember that as I say this now. Because no matter our gender identity, we're all a mix of both masculine and feminine energies. And each has a divine purpose toward helping us reach our highest purpose. When our own masculine and feminine energies are out of balance, we can experience inner conflict, difficulty making decisions, and crises of spiritual or emotional nature. When these energies are out of balance in a greater sense on the scale of the whole culture or society, that's when we experience conflict, power struggles, and other symptoms of energy imbalance. Male energy is direct and projects outward with decisive positive action. It secures, strengthens, and has a giving nature. Female energy, on the other hand, is cyclical. It's directed inward. It nurtures and assures, and it has a receiving nature. Traits of the divine masculine include logic, reason, action, firmness, survival, loyalty, adventurousness, strength, and rationality. Meanwhile, the divine feminine encompasses intuition, nurturing, healing, gentleness, expression, wisdom, patience, emotions, and flexibility. And guess what? We need it all. These energies are even demonstrated in our bodies. The left side of our brain is considered more logical and analytical, and it's responsible for reasoning and language. It's therefore associated with male energy. Meanwhile, the right side of the brain is believed to be more artistic and spiritual side, and it's responsible for addressing one's emotions. Therefore, it's related to the feminine. The divine feminine is what allows us to just be. It's powerful, loving, and caring, allows faith, trusting deep inner knowing and higher intuition. It allows us to take our time with observations. The divine feminine discovers her way from the inside by feeling wisdom, love, and freedom from within. It's magnetic and attracts everything it wants simply by knowing that it's already hers. This allows for the manifestation of its dreams. The wounded feminine, on the other hand, the feminine energy that is not in its full power or has been subjected to trauma, demonstrates desperation and neediness. The divine masculine is what allows us to take decisive action, but not aggressive or angry action, despite what we might assume. Instead, it's based on open, loving, faith-based action. The masculine listens to the divine feminine's knowledge, receives her intuitive wisdom with openness, and then acts on that knowledge with confidence. This action is based in knowing that we are a part of something much larger than ourselves. It is the masculine energy that unites the world in love and personal authority. It is he who looks out for, protects, and provides for his community, family, and those in need. The wounded masculine perverts this by creating conflict when fear has overtaken faith and he feels the need to prove a sense of worth due to his feeling unworthy of the inclusion or of love. Now, that's a mouthful. We see these two different energies playing off each other, actually working in divine harmony. One is no better than the other. They both have an important part. That's like saying your right hand is better than your left hand, or your left foot is better than your right foot. No, they're both important. If we only had one foot, we have a problem walking around on one leg. We would need help. We would need a crutch. Couldn't do it. It's the same way in our consciousness with our male and female energies. And so for men, because of the way society programs us and wants to influence us, we might think that having an emotion or a feeling nature is a sign of weakness. It is not. It's a sign of wholeness. It's a sign of both sides working together, not one over the other. The divine feminine is generally thought to represent the part of our consciousness that connects us to qualities like intuition, feeling, nurturing, receptivity, and interconnectedness. It's a type of energy that everyone can tap into and access. It's not something tangible. The divine feminine refers to the divine spirit that is connected with the body, with nature, and with the cycles of creation and transformation. It is generally understood and felt through the subtle, intuitive wisdom of the body. How many of you ever walked in a place and the energy didn't feel good? And you're like, I don't know whether I need to be here. And that's that divine feminine within you. That's that intuition that's guiding you in its gentle way. I remember an experience I had one time. I was a sales manager, and the owner of the company wanted me to interview a gentleman. And the office that I was at the end of the corridor, so the gentleman had walked down the corridor toward me. And as he was walking toward me, I felt this heavy, like, it was really like yucky. And I was like, So I talked to him, and after he left, I told him, I said, I said, he's not to be trusted. And he went ahead and hired him anyway. And then found himself in a position legally where they could have literally closed down his business because of this gentleman. And he, Dolores, I swear, if you ever tell me anything again, I'll listen. But see, that's that divine intuitive, that's that divine feminine within us. And women, we're not the only ones with it. Guys, you have it too. You know when you walk in a place whether you're picking up some energy that doesn't feel good to you. That's the mother side of God, that feminine energy. Because remember, we're all energy. This body is just a shell, and our energy is filling it right now. But when we lay this body down, that energy is still moving on. So we need to realize that we are more than just this body. We are divine energy. And we don't need to, as I said, I'm going to remind you again, this has nothing to do with your gender. But it has to do with the divine nature of each of us, because we're both masculine and feminine energy. The divine feminine is a way of aligning with the vibrant love of the universe and channeling that through the body into creating, connecting, or loving. It's accessible to everyone, because no matter what, we all have a body. While being logical and focusing on facts is a necessary part of navigating life and making decisions, it's important that we don't neglect things like our feelings and our intuitions, because our society places little value on them. The feminine and masculine can't exist without the other. This means that despite our cultural associations of masculine and feminine with men and women respectively, we have both energies within us. They might not be evenly balanced, because too much masculine and we get aggression and dominion. Too much feminine and we get disempowerment and stagnation. The energy of the feminine embodies the nurturer, the healer, the compassionate peacemaker, while the masculine energy is focused on doing and achieving. They're meant to complement and support each other. They're the yin and the yang. The divine feminine is soft but fierce when necessary, loving and supporting. And everyone can access their inner divine feminineness regardless of gender. In an action-oriented society, we live in an action environment that tends to put more emphasis on the divine masculine territory. But connecting to the divine feminine within us is all about slowing down and being rather than doing. Those times when we sit in the stillness, just be still. There's a song that says, hush, God's trying to tell you something. But we can only hear it in the stillness. We can't hear it while we're doing. We have to be still and be. So it might show up in a number of ways. But some of the ways that we can work on developing our divine feminine is to rest and let go of the get more done and the constantly on a mission to achieve more, do more, and get more. Just simply be. And you know, I've gotten to the point in life, I don't know about you all, but I started looking around my house and I'm like, I got a lot of stuff. And there's only one person in here. All of the closets, I have a 4-bedroom home. All of the closets have clothes in them. And they all belong to me. And I have said, it's time, as a matter of fact, I'm speaking today, I said tomorrow's my day. I'm going to start clearing and cleaning out. I'm going to go on a detox, cleanse my body, but I'm also going to cleanse my house and release some of the things that I have that I will never use. Things I'm not going to wear that I could bless somebody with. And you know, nature avoids vacuum. I just thought about it too. I said, maybe if I clean out these closets, I can get some new stuff. So this energy thing is really something. We can use it to our benefit in so many ways. We have so much power and authority. And the other thing we need to practice is self-love. We talk about loving others, and we love our children, we love our families, do you love yourself? Really love yourself? There's a song that says, I love myself just the way I am. And then it goes on to say, and I love myself, and yet still I want to grow. But the change outside can only come when deep inside I know I'm beautiful and capable, and I love myself just the way I am. So get in touch with yourself. Get in touch with your dreams. Pay attention. Take some me time. It's wonderful to have time with your spouse. It's wonderful to have time with your children. You need some me time where you just listen. You just enjoy something simple. Doesn't have to be extravagant. You don't have to go on vacation. You can go just sit out on the back patio with a cup of iced tea or a cup of coffee, whatever it is you care to have, and just look at the birds flying around. Look at the squirrels running across the yard. Just enjoy nature. And get in tune and in touch with yourself. And as we tune into our divine feminine and our divine masculine, because like I said, they're both essential. We need both of them, and we have both aspects within us. It's important for all of us to find the balance of these beautiful energies and have the benefits and the strength that they bring. And I'm reminded of a quote by Louise Hay. In the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. Say that with me. In the infinity of life, ooh, are you all live? Okay, let's try that again. In the infinity of life, where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. Again, in the infinity of life, where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. In the infinity of life, where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. Now, I know Reverend Jen's theme is springing into wholeness. Am I right? Are you ready? Are you springing? This is a time that we acknowledge mothers everywhere. And we give thanks for them. And I bless all of you in here or within the sound of my voice who are mothers. I bless you. And I thank you. And I know what you had to go through in so many instances. Thank you for your strength. Thank you for your courage. Thank you for your willingness to do the job of a one of the most difficult things in the world is to be a mother. From the moment of birth until they grow up. And even when they grow up, believe me, you can't let them go. You love them, but you're still concerned more about them than you are about yourself. So bless you, mothers, and have a wonderful Mother's Day. So it is. Beloved, I wish above all things that you prosper and be in health, even as your soul prospers.
Thank you, Simon. And Reverend Dolores, thank you for a delightful message. I've never really thought about the feminine side of God, I guess directly, but it's amazing. So thank you. Thank you for sharing all of your wonderful thoughts and your wisdom with us. We're grateful. And not only am I grateful for Reverend Dolores, I'm grateful for the band, and I'm grateful for you, and I'm grateful for this building where we worship and where other churches worship. I'm grateful for all the weekly things going on, the Spanish ministry on Tuesday nights, Michael Wilkinson's Course in Miracles class on Sunday mornings, all of our adult ed, Frida's 12 Powers class, our wonderful musicians in choir. So grateful for all of it. And I know that you are too. And I'm so grateful for all the ways that you support this ministry, in whatever way you connect, in whatever way you give, through Cash App, Venmo, writing a check, paying online, whatever way. Thank you so much, because it really does take all of us. So now let's say our offering affirmation together. Divine love through me blesses and increases all that I give, all that I have, and all that I receive. Loving giving brings me prosperous living, and I give to Unity Atlanta Church in gratitude for the rich spiritual good I receive throughout the year. I expect a miracle of God's rich abundance in my life and the life of my spiritual community now. Amen.
You can play the game, you can act out the part, though you know it wasn't written for you. But tell me, how can you stay in there with your broken heart, ashamed of playing the fool? One thing can lead to another. It doesn't take any sacrifice. Oh, father and mother, sister and brother, if it feels nice, don't think twice and just shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna work out fine if you only will. Shower the people you love with love and show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be much better if you only will. You can run, but you cannot hide. This is widely known. And what you plan to do with your foolish pride when you're all by yourself, all alone. Once you tell somebody the way that you feel, you can feel it beginning to ease. I think it's true what they say about the squeaky wheel always getting the grease. It's better to shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be just fine if you only will. Do as I say to you and shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be much better if you only will. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Sing it with us. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Saying every lie. They say the rain must fall, just like the pouring rain. Make it rain. Just the drums and voice now. Shower the people you love with love and show them the way that you feel. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Breathe them in, back in, and we'll shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Oh, shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel.
All right, just a couple of announcements. After services today at 12:30 in Fellowship Hall, we have our monthly 12 Powers workshop, and that is facilitated by licensed Unity teacher Frida Stewart. And this month, the power is understanding. Next Saturday at 8:30 a.m., 8:30 a.m. on a Saturday, the Run Walk Club will meet at Collie Creek Park in Johns Creek. And that group is led by Chuck Spate. And now he has this flag on his car that says Unity Atlanta. And so you can find them in the parking lot. Next Sunday at 9:30 a.m. is the Living Originally class facilitated by Jan Gurr, and that is on site. And that's in the Youth Ed Wing. So I hope that you will join her for that. Also, May 18th is Graduation Sunday. We have a few kids graduating at every level, so I hope that you will come out and support them. We have a high school graduate and a college graduate. So we will be honoring them next week. And also on May 25th is Memorial Sunday. And I just want to remind you that if you have a picture to go in the in memoriam, to please get it to us by May the 20th. If you already have sent pictures, you don't need to send them again. So if you have new pictures, please get them to us. Another thing that I'm grateful for is our volunteers. And some of the most dedicated, full of wisdom, and just trusting divine guidance and really leading us in the way we should go as our Board of Trustees. And so I want to thank the Board of Trustees. Just raise your hand if you're in here. And now I want to, yay, thank you. We're so grateful for all that you do. And now I want to call up our Treasurer of the Board of Trustees, Steve Peck. And I know you know that name in many ways, and one most recently, he sent you a letter, and that's what he's going to talk about.
All right, let me be the first to say good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yeah, I'm Steve Peck, Board Treasurer, and you know I will be talking, and I promise very briefly, on what's going on, as Marvin Gaye would say, with financial matters. So first and foremost, on behalf of the board and executive team, our deep thanks to several of you who have already responded with our funds request and provided immediate additional contributions and or accelerated your pledge payments, and we so appreciate that. So as Pam pointed out, the aforementioned is in reference to the letter we sent out, what I call the Easter letter, because I think it was on Easter week. And we'd ask if you have the letter, you'd consider it and see if you can help with our cash shortfall. If you did not receive the letter, never fear. We have letters. That letter is in the back of the room now. And if you can wish to consider helping, please grab the letter. And if you have any questions about it, it says to call me. And I tell you, I've received some great feedback, sharing both sharing information going out and getting some great input back from you. So we are really beneficial to hear from you and exchange some ideas. And if you can help, and God bless you if you can, we're asking you to share the amount and the time frame so we can budget accordingly. This shortfall, and I didn't really spell it out maybe as clearly as I could in the letter, is not just an anticipated or projected shortfall by year end. We are facing it now, so now is a good time indeed if you're considering helping. Anthony and I will be out in the, Anthony over here, our board president will be out in the lobby after the service to answer any questions you might have, and we welcome all of that. If you're not in attendance today, you can reach myself or Anthony or Pam, through our website, gives our contact information. And one thing that came up in the discussion when someone contacted me was, how about knowing where we are? So we will create a report tracking of the status, both the amounts and the timing, and we'll keep you engaged and informed on that. So that's enough for now.
Thank you. And now the lovely Kim Floria will close us out. And Reverend Dolores will be in the lobby if you want to just say hey to her on your way out.
Say hey. Say hey. Will everyone join me in our affirmation? I am a living, loving, joyous expression of the divine feminine and the divine masculine. I am whole. And if you can, please join us, stand and hold hands if you'd like, in our peace song.
Let peace begin on earth, and let it begin with me. That was meant to be, with God as creator, and all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me, and this be the moment now. Be thy joyous vow to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever you are, God is. And we are so grateful. Have a great week, everyone. Happy Mother's Day.
1, 2, 3, 4.